Hello guys, and today, my gosh, it has been a long time since I've done that intro, but today we have a bat. We have a bat here. So, we got this about a year ago. It was pre-used. Here's the box over here. And this thing is old. I believe it came out in 2013. Very, very old guy. And with old comes wear. And with wear comes things like this. The wings are supposed to be flapping, right? Why aren't the wings flapping? So, me and my dad just found a solution to this right here, right now. We thought we'd have to spend hours fixing this. We thought we'd have to cut it open and go into the actual robotic mechanics of the wings. But it turns out we don't. The solution is this. This little Minecraft block here. This is the solution. Let me explain. Take a look in here. See this? This is the inflatables vent. And no, I'm not gonna make an Among Us joke. This is the vent. So, what my father called it is that basically this is the inflatables lungs. That's what he called it. Because it's pretty much inhaling and exhaling air into this vent, which is causing the movement of the wings. So you want to know why the wings haven't been moving well? This flap has been covering the airway to the vent too much, which is preventing the mechanics, the mechanism of the wings. So look, So you see, they're already working a tiny bit, but just a tiny bit. But if I were to close this up completely, nothing. My dad's walking out. Maybe he can explain this better. Hello, would you like to help explain? And are you okay with your face being shown on video?
You have my permission, but... Okay, so in order for animated blowers like these to move their parts, the air has to move out. And what happens is there's a vent in the back. If we could show the vent.
I swallowed it.
You're going to come around here? Okay. So here's the vent. What happens with this one, it got a little kind of, I guess the fabric gets a little fatigued. It gets a little stressed out, so it stretches a little bit. And then it's blocking the air's ability to properly vent. So if you just go in, you can just kind of open it up a little bit to let that air out. And then you can see right away, it's already moving much better.
Yeah.
That air is flowing, allowing the intended animation.
My dad is really good at mechanics.
That much we figured out. What's next is how to solve it. So we're having a debate. It was suggested that maybe we just kind of cut this to open it up, which will surely work. But being that this is a vintage air blown, we hate to cut it unless we absolutely have to. So
yes,
follow up for the next video to see what happens.
I think we came to the idea that the popsicle sticks and the springs. Would you like to explain that idea of yours? Because
I'm not ready to discuss that yet.
Oh, that's completely okay. We also theorize that this right here was the person trying to get the flapping mechanic to work to make it like stand up straight. Maybe just because it was slanted in general, maybe not just because of the wing animation. Or maybe it was both. Who knows? So yes, if you're having a problem with an inflatable, yes, a blower. For context, we call them blowers. I've been calling them blowers since I was a little kid. I just call them inflatables in my videos to not confuse people, but I've been calling them blowers ever since we first got them. Yes, inflatable, aka blower. Yes, if it is not moving and you're sad because you're like, it's not moving anymore, we might have to throw it out. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Just because it's not moving doesn't mean it will never move again. Sometimes it could be a solution as simple as moving a piece of fabric a little bit more to the right than usual. Or left, if I turn this way. Or outward. That can work for anyone. Yes, if you move the fabric outward. I also think what helps it is also the amount of air, the inflatable in general, not just for the vent, but also for the general air. Because as you can see, there's a hole here. There's some other little holes. Like here. And also, when you go over here, you feel this, you can feel the wind blowing out, so definitely has a lot of weak spots. So I think, yeah. So the vent is the main problem. The vent is the main problem with the wings. That is the basic, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna fix it. And when it's fixed, we're gonna make a video showing the solution we used. Yeah. Yeah, we thought this was gonna take like hours to solve, but it didn't. It only took about 5 seconds. We were building up to this moment. We took this out of the shed, then we took it out. I was like, oh dang, it's probably gonna take 2 hours. No, my dad, within like the first 5 seconds of inflating it, just goes over to the fan and just like, oh, there's the problem. I was like, what the hell? How did you do that, my guy? My dad is a magic man. That's what he is. Alright. Yeah, that's bad. Bad. And again, we're gonna make a video when we fix it. I know that there's a lot of people who throw out their inflatables and stuff like that, like when stuff like this happens, because I think there's no other way to fix it, but there are many ways to fix it. Sometimes inflatables will get thrown out for the most simple reasons, like if a fan shut down, or if the plugger stopped working, or if the wires stopped working. We should make videos on that too. Oh, okay. Bot.